All right, so it's day 7 of this $1,000 weekly DoorDash challenge, and we made it. You probably, if you watch any of the videos, you know we were close. So I just had to go out and make it official today. So went out just after the golf tournament ended. By the way, congrats to Scotty Scheffler, man. He's the best golfer on the planet by far. He's going to be one of the greatest golfers that have ever played the game, too. For all you golfers out there, you understand that. But so that was cool. I got to watch the tournament and then go out and finish this challenge. So $6 for 2.3 miles. I'm taking that. Yes, and I'm almost taking anything at this point. Delivered by 11:40. Got there at 11:37. So that's $4 tip. That's cool. Then it was a while. It took a while. Oh, yeah. Well, so look at the time here. 11:37. It's 21 minutes later, but that customer did add a $2 tip. So that was cool. So now I essentially need $8 to just hit the four figures. So 11:58, didn't get an order till 12:09. So it's kind of slow out there. And actually, I was on my way home. Look at the blue dot. It's funny, sometimes DoorDash are like, "Uh-oh, he's going home. He's going home." We'll try and entice him. I get orders going home that are far away. That pickups all the way across town. But anyway, so I did that for sure. It was 2 Mike's Hard Lemonade 12 packs and 2 bottles of wine. It took me forever to find the wine, though. It was like right back in the corner, the last place I would look. But so anyway, delivered by 12:34. I'm sure I was late on that one. 12:37. That's not bad, and that was a great tip. $12 tip. I deliver food to that guy's house too sometimes, and they're pretty good tippers. I know that kind of area well. There's a lot of nice houses that tip well in there. So one thing about this, I was looking at the screen, took a screenshot. I was pressing the done button there at the bottom. This happened twice this week, and a fucking order came up, and all I saw was $4. But by the time I put my thumb down on the screen, it accepted that order. The accept button is in the exact same place, obviously. So I don't like that factor. But so it was McDonald's, $4. I didn't recognize the street name, so I Google mapped it. I should have just gone straight to the store and arrived at store as quick as I could. But on the way to McDonald's, I was like looking at the map to see where it was, if I wanted to do the order. And then I saw it. I'm like, hell no. Both of those accidents are mistaken accepts. One of them was like $6 or $8 for 6.1 miles. So I had to burn a completion rate. But with this McDonald's one, I didn't take a screenshot of it. I was kind of pissed. I was just going to end my dash and go home. So I had to go to McDonald's, arrive at store, and wait 10 minutes, to unassign, worry-free, because I didn't want to burn another completion rate. I didn't want to ruin my completion rate. So that took like basically 15 minutes, and I was annoyed. I just wanted to be home. I was pretty stoked after this, and so that's a little flaw in that. But anyway, so the dash summary ended finally. It really wasn't an hour and 36 minutes, more like hour 10 or 15 or so. But so, and we don't really need to break this down. I just told you about those orders. You saw them. Not much to look at there, but our grand total for the challenge is $1,007.74. So, and if you look at the details here, DoorDash pay was $368.44. I'm a huge fan of that for tax purposes. The only problem for me is I don't drive very many miles. It's worth noting throughout this whole challenge of basically kind of have a 2-to-1 ratio, dollars to mile. So essentially, I did drive over 500 miles, but close to it, just to make $1,000. But that doesn't really bother me. So that $384 there, other pay, was for a grocery store was closed. The power went out one time, and they gave me half pay. So 34 hours active, 34 and a half. 51 hours, 23. We're going to call that 51 for all intents and purposes here. So if you break that down into hourly wage, $19.75 an hour. That was much higher than I thought. Another thing worth noting is that 51 hours was a couple hours less than I thought I would need. I thought 53 was the number for sure. So yeah, so we did it. There's a breakdown of the individual dashes. Sometimes my dash would end during the day because I didn't extend it in time. So a couple of them have 2 dashes that day on particular days. And then if you want, for those of you that are wondering, my there's what the ratings are right now at the end of the week. So, and that's pretty standard. That acceptance rate kind of hovers around that. Got as low as 75%. Got as high as 90%. It just depends on what kind of orders they're giving me. So that kind of gets it done for me. Yeah, that completion rate is important. I like to keep that high just to get out of an order if I want to. Because if I go below 95, obviously here, I'm not platinum. My acceptance rate needs to be above 70%, and my customer rating needs to be above 4.7. So the only thing I really worry about, I don't worry about anything, actually. They just give me enough orders to kind of get this done. So that's it. For those of you who did watch, thanks for watching. I hope this is helpful to you. And I got a couple videos coming up about taxes. I got a good grocery store rant I'd like to get off my chest. But anyway, it is possible. So everyone, I hope you guys are having a good day and enjoying your Sunday. And peace out.